Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back. I've had probably 4 weeks off doing, well, when I say off, just off YouTube, not really doing anything like that. I've had family staying with me. It's been lovely. My granddaughter is doing okay. She made it here for Christmas Day for a couple of hours, so that was nice. Anyway, I'm excited to be back. I didn't do as I had hoped to do lots of little clips between Christmas and New Year of the things I was using up, and I didn't because family was here. I didn't get time. But today I've been mooching through the freezer and I thought I've got to use things up. And ta-da! One of my favourite things to have in the freezer is just roll. The only pastry I use that's ready-made is the puff pastry. I have tried once before to make puff pastry. It was very nice, but it took me forever. Layer after layer of butter, and it was, very time consuming. This stuff is brilliant. Very, very useful to keep in your freezer. But be aware, it's only got a month lifespan in your freezer. So if you buy it and you shove it in there, do be aware within 4 weeks you need to throw it otherwise. Okay, so today what I'm doing is just something very quick and easy. I'm using up Waitrose's cocktail sausage rolls. They're absolutely yummy. These two are in the freezer. Again, I don't want to keep them there for ages, so I'm making some sausage rolls, but super simple. Let me take you to what they look like when they're ready to go. So it's just literally a band of pastry I swirl around them. I'm going to show you. They make an absolutely friends popping in for drinks or supper. They look just dainty, they look a bit special, and they're not just a sausage roll, but this is beautiful sausage. Right, so I've cut a strip of my pastry there. People often comment, oh, you're handling raw meat and etc, etc. My hands have just been washed 20 seconds and thoroughly dried. And you have to, some things when you're cooking, you can't say, I can't handle that sausage and that piece of pastry. Just get on with it and do it, and then clean up thoroughly after yourself. Okay, so you get your thin strip of pastry, which is now sticking. I've left it get a little bit warm. You want to be working with this stuff cool. And the idea is you just roll it round instead of just making it boring. And you'll see when it cooks, it gives a lovely finish and a lovely crispy finish. So everyone that has these absolutely love them. Like I said, they just look a little bit different. That is it, guys. And we pop that one into the pan. I'll do another one with you. I'll cut the strip so you can see. So clean knife. As thin as you can get it. Just like that. One sausage. Black bits on the sausage, by the way, are black pepper, because these sausages have black pepper in them. I'm a great lover of black pepper, so. But you get your these are a spicy sausage, they're delicious. And there's another little one. Now, as they bake, those kind of separate and go crispy. So don't put too many in, you don't want them steaming. I'm going to do another one. Then I'm going to just literally show you my egg wash. You don't have to egg wash. But I just find it finishes them off lovely. And what I would say is, now, this pastry, had I not been doing this, you can do tartlets so easily. You don't even have to cut them into a tartlet shape. Cut them into a square and put an inner square inside. Put yourself some mozzarella, beefsteak tomatoes, some fresh basil on the top. Bake it in the Ninja. And you've got yourself a lovely mozzarella tomato tartlet, which actually I really should show you one of these days when I get around to it. Tomorrow I'm attempting to do a homemade chicken Kiev in the Ninja, so that will be going up as soon as I've done it. Someone asked me to do it, and I haven't attempted it in the Ninja before, so it's going to be experimental. This is my egg wash. You don't need a lot, so just give it a nice little, it's just colour. So it's going to go lovely gold. It goes golden anyway, but this puts a sheen on it. Just makes it look a little bit more cared for, a little bit more professional. And hey ho, I'm no professional cook, as you all know. I'm very much just the lady next door. Right, okay. who does it my way. Right. Okay. This is a great way of using these up. Things like this. Into the Ninja. And I'm going to put it on roast, because you're baking it as you would in the oven. So onto roast. Take it to 200, because that's a good temperature for puff pastry. It needs to be quite a nice hot. And I'm going to put 14 minutes, because that's what it took when I was doing my others the other day. Right, okay, 14 minutes. So down 14 minutes, start. And I will show you the results in 14 minutes. I will cut into one, because quite a few of my subscribers have said, Susie, you never cut into your food. I'm guilty of that, sorry. I like to take it to the table in one piece, but I will definitely cut into a sausage roll and eat it for you. Okay, see you shortly. Bye. Right, I think the sausage rolls actually have taken less this time. I'm trying to work it out. I think possibly because the Ninja was hot when I put these in. There you go, folks. Now, to me, they look lovely. I'm just going to put them on a plate so you can see them. Tongs because they're hot. Now, if you can imagine putting those on a little buffet board. People this Christmas have thought they've been something really special, and as I said to you, they're really not. I did earlier say Waitrose sausage rolls. Of course they're not Waitrose sausage rolls. I've just made them. They are my sausage rolls using Waitrose sausages. And I was using those sausages for pigs in blankets. So, the husband's going to steal one. And they're very hot. Now, I promised you I'm going to cut into one, or two. But let's take this one that he's already grabbed. Oh gosh, oh my god, the smell is delicious. Beautifully cooked. Now, before I sign off, I mentioned to you about doing something else with squares of pastry. I'll just grab a clean knife and just show you what I mean when indent. I'll show you what I'm cooking. I put a square of pastry in. This is it's vegetarian. It's pesto, baby tomatoes and parmesan, egg washed. Needs a couple more minutes. So, going back to these little sausage rolls, I would honestly say, having now cooked this little batch now, they're cooked quicker. So I would say set your timer for 12 minutes. Keep checking them. I had set it for 14 and it stopped 2 minutes before, or I decided they were cooked 2 minutes before. So let's go 12 minutes. It could be though the Ninja was hot. I'd already been cooking earlier. And this little thing, you can put avocado, you can put a little bit of pesto around, you can put avocado around. Don't cut your lines through your pastry. It's an indent you're going for. So just an indent like that, and like that. Now on this, I spread a spoonful of pesto. Again, it can be any brand of pesto, it doesn't have to be Waitrose pesto, folks. Any brand of, it doesn't even have to be pesto, you can put on whatever you like, mayo, any of your favourite sauces, whatever you want, whatever you decide will go. And then on that, I'll just get another clean knife out. I just need to quickly check this. Yeah, I would say 1 more minute and that's done. Get another knife. So then you would just go into your tomato. Needn't be tomato, it could be avocado would go on there beautifully. And plonk these on, you get the gist of what I'm doing. Spread it around. And then over that, teaspoonful freshly grated parmesan. Again, it doesn't have to be this, it can be whatever you want to put on it. Into the sink of that. And then when this one comes out, which I think it's now ready to, just kind of like a palette knife to try and get it out in one piece and get dirt for it. This is a lovely vegetarian option though. I find that sort of people coming for supper, if you've got sausage rolls on there, and they suddenly say, well, I'm vegetarian, and you've got no vegetarian sausage rolls, this is perfect. You can use any cheese you want. Right, what you must not do is drop it. That's so cute. And that makes, you know, any vegetarian will be thrilled with that. You could put some beautiful brie, whatever you want. I would personally put brie with maybe some nice crisp bacon topping or something like that. That wouldn't be vegetarian, of course, but you can work out your own things like this. I do tend to stick with like a pesto thing for vegetarians in case of vegan and things like that. Okay, so that one can go back in. This is the tricky bit, getting it into your you must not put any holes in it if you can help it. Reset it. Well, in fact, I'll give it 6 minutes and I'll give it another couple, because that took around about 9 to 10 minutes, I think. But that looks lovely and crispy, and I think that's going to be delicious as well. So, hang on, let me toast you for Happy New Year. I'm going to eat that. There you go. I'm going to try it. That's delicious. I've got some more to go in a minute as well. Do get a good sausage. If you're spending the time fiddling around like this, because it is time consuming, but it's worth it. I'd rather put out 3 or 4 special little items along with a nice cheese board. You've got a nice little buffet there, rather than buying cheap sausage that doesn't do anything for your pastry. It can be too fatty. That's very nice sausage, so put nice sausage in it and try it, and let me know what you think. Oh, top tip, I had one of my subscribers, before I go, I know I'm talking too much, but before I go, I want to, these silicone baskets, I've gone on about, I didn't really think I liked them very much, because I put them in the dishwasher and they wouldn't dry, they wouldn't clean properly. One of my subscribers, I think he was called Tom, very nice guy, got back to me and said, Susie, all you do is put them in the dishwasher turned inside out. And you know what? It works, and I now love them. I have used them for several different things. I may even use them for the Kiev tomorrow. I've got to work out which will be the best way to cook that, because I'm doing it a little bit different. I've never cooked it in the Ninja, so it's going to be trial and error tomorrow, which should be interesting. But lovely to be back. Hope you all have a wonderful 2023. See you all soon. Bye now.